that. Very good. And I'm going to mute you guys just so that the recording comes out okay. There we go. I don't have any technical assistance today, so we're going to have to work it out together. All right, so move that out of the way. All right, here we go. Savon, where'd you go, man? Oh, there you are. All right, and attention, and bow. All right, so let's do this because it's going to be review week. We're going to be going over all the techniques that we've learned, but let's do a warm-up in an interesting way. So each of you is going to pick an exercise to do for a minute. All right, so who has an exercise that we can do for a minute? Go ahead, Emma, unmute yourself and tell us what we're doing.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping, oh my gosh, for a whole minute?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me set a timer because I don't want to do it any longer than a minute. That's crazy. All right, here we go. And 1 minute. All right, I got my, I don't know, it's probably backwards. I got 1 minute. All right, are we ready? Jumping jacks. Here we go. And go. My goodness, Emma, you're gonna make me sweat. All right, Savon and Samuel, you better be thinking of something. Ooh, my belt's starting to bounce around. Oh my goodness, we're halfway there. Only halfway. Technical difficulties, we're freezing up. 10 more seconds. Yes. And stop. Oh my goodness, she is moving. That's all you, Emma. All right, go back on mute and let's see who's next. What do you, Samuel or Savon, what have you got? Pick something. Go ahead, Samuel. What are we gonna do for a minute?
Push-ups.
Push up. Oh, he's killing us. All right. Push-ups for 1 minute. All right. And you guys are intermediates, so you got to do them on your toes. No push-ups on your knees. All right, here we go. 1 minute timer. Everybody get down the floor. All right, and go. My goodness, Samuel. Keep pushing. We're halfway there. $15 more seconds. Keep going. And time. Woo-wee. That's like my 5th round of push-ups today. Oh my goodness. All right, Savon. What do you got for us, Savon? I can't hear you.
Running.
Running? We're just gonna run for 1 minute? Okay. We can run from, all right, run in a circle. All right, run in a circle around your room. Ready? Don't give me that, just run in a circle. And go. think I'm going farther and farther away. And time. Awesome job. Well, you guys did good exercises. I gotta shake my arms out. Woo! Those are good ones. All right, here we go. Take some deep breaths. Catch your breath a little bit. All right, so here we go. We see attention. And bow. Student creed. And you may begin. I will develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that can reduce my mental health or my mental growth or my physical health. One clap. I will develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I will use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow human beings and never to be abusive or offensive in class. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's sit down, stretch out those legs we just worked out. I know all those jumping jacks had my calves working hard. Those push-ups, man, my arms are dead now. Woo! All right, good job. Let's bring them in for a butterfly stretch. All right, let's stretch those legs out wide and stretch straight down the middle. Good, stretch over to one side. And then over to the other. And then back to the middle one more time. Good, and let's stand up. Here we go, let's do this. This is a good one for when you're getting ready to do some kicks. Stretch your feet out like this, out wide. And we're gonna bend down. And you're gonna take your hands and push your knees out. Do it right on your knees and push your knees like away. Stretch out those hips really good. It helps with the kicks. Good, now put your hands down in the middle and straighten your legs up. Very nice. And let's come on up and do some big circles. And circle to the front. And side to side twist. Do you guys see the video freezing up every once in a while? It keeps freezing up here. I see myself moving in one camera and frozen in another. All right, and come on up front. Let's sit down and have us a talk. Pull my little stool out here. All right, so this week we're talking about self-discipline. What can you tell me about self-discipline? Go ahead, Emma.
Self-discipline is like doing things like the best as you can and putting in the most effort.
Absolutely, it takes a lot of self-discipline to do that. What do you guys think, Samuel or Savon? Go ahead, Samuel.
I have a black belt attitude.
Absolutely. Black belt attitude definitely takes self-discipline. What do you think, Savon? You got anything? Anything to say?
Never giving up.
Never giving up. That's good. That's very good. So self-discipline is, you know, we've talked about discipline being doing what you're supposed to do, right? Even when it's hard, even when you don't want to do it, but doing what you're supposed to do. And forcing yourself to do it. That's where the self-discipline part comes in, is making sure that you yourself do what's supposed to be done, such as, you know, the run. You guys have all been to a run, whether it was the most recent one or not, but they can be tough, right? If you got your stripe, I see you, Emma, but even if you're not a runner, it's hard, right? Or if you don't run regularly and you get to the higher belts and you have to run a long time, it's very difficult. So it takes discipline to not give up when you get tired. Or like a whole minute of jumping jacks. Man, made my calves all sore. So that takes discipline. Or a minute of push-ups. Man, push-ups for a whole minute's hard. So those kind of things take discipline to push through and keep going. So do you guys think, what do you think you're going to need the most self-discipline for as you keep going in karate? What do you think is going to be the toughest part? What do you think, Emma?
Like when I get into advanced and like I have to run, I have to do like a ton of like different kicks in like amount of time, and like punches and like kicks and like.
Yes, so that does, it's going to take discipline. It's going to take a lot of practice, and that in itself takes discipline, just practicing. What do you think, Samuel?
Running?
The running part, you're not much of a runner?
No.
No? Yes, what you get, the higher you get, you have to run more and more. I know red belts have to run like 10 laps, which is 4 miles before they can go to poon belt. So yeah, you got to build up to it. And then your black belt run is 15 laps. So it's something that you got to work toward. So it takes discipline to make yourself go out and run and practice. What do you think, Savon? What's going to be the thing that takes the most discipline for you? Do you like to run, Savon? Nah. What about stances? Do stances take discipline? Just shake your head, yes or no. They definitely do, especially back stances. I personally think back stances are harder because that works all the lower body muscles. You got to squat down really low. And yes, you got to remember, bring it across your face. Across your face. What about like the spinning kicks? Like you guys are learning the spinning side kick and that's kind of tough. Once you get up to the advanced class, you put a jump in there with it. So then you got jump spinning kicks. And those are a little bit more difficult. So those are going to take some practice. But you guys, if you have self-discipline, you don't just give up. You have to keep your eyes on the prize. You know, they say eyes on the prize. So you really want that black belt? See, I'm not a jumper or a spinner very much either. But I wanted the black belt. So I worked really hard to get to learn. Am I great at it? No, I'm never going to be like Mr. Cameron. But I can do it enough to get to my black belt. All right, so that's the thing, is you just got to do the best that you can do, but always trying your hardest, always putting 100% effort in, okay? So we're going to do some reviewing this week, reviewing some of the old techniques that we've been going over to make sure everybody's caught up to speed, see what y'all might need to work on. Some people are getting ready to test. All right, so we're going to review everything that we've learned, and then we'll see what else we need. So I want to see 100% discipline and focus, and definitely 100% effort in these techniques, okay? All right, so let's do this. All right, let's start out with punches first. You want to do punches first? I have a whole list. You see my list? Yep, that's all. But we'll go through this really fast. I think we'll go through it really fast because this part is just the warm-up that we already did. So it's just this part, okay? Oh, don't give me that face. We got this. All right, let's stand up. Let's work on our punches first. All right, I'm going to put the list right here so we can see it. All right, so let me see everybody go in your sparring stance. Kia! All right, good deal. So let's start out with our first combination with that jab, jab, cross. Now what I want to see, I'm going to back up so you can see my feet. I want to see jab, bring it back to your face, jab, back to your face, and cross. See my foot? I pivot. cross, bring it right back to your face. Always keeping your head covered. Because you know what? You punch really, really, really hard, but one lucky punch knocks you out because they get you in the head when your hands are down and the fight's over and you lose. Even if you're a great sparer, all it takes is drop your hands one time and you get knocked out and you're done. So we always keep our hands up here, okay? And never like this. Because this is just saying, kick me in my ribs. And I don't want that either. So we want to keep our elbows down. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Jab, jab, cross. We'll do it 5 times. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's see what's our next one. How about hook, cross, hook? All right, so it's going to be left hook. Bring it up. Right cross. Bring it back. Left hook. Pivoting each time because you want to put your whole body behind that hook punch. Now, I see a lot of this when we're here at the dojo. I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not a hook punch. Hook punch comes straight across with that punch right here, okay? Not like this. That's not good. All right, so here we go. Hands up. We'll do that 5 times. Ready? Hook, cross, up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Savon, just keep your elbows down, bud. Don't have your elbows way up high, okay? All right, this time we're going to do jab, cross, hook, cross. All right, jab, cross, hook, cross. Tuck those elbows down and hands up by your head. All right, here we go. We'll do that 5 times. Ready, and go. Jab, cross, hook, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. You guys are doing a great job keeping your hands up. I'm impressed. That's really, really good. Keeping those hands up. And let's see. Up. That's all of our punches. How about that? So we're down to here now. See. We're almost halfway. Can you read it? I think it's backwards. See, we've done these right here. All that. So now, next on the list is front stance. Can you read it backwards, Emma? I see you trying. All right, let's work on our front stance with a downward block. All right, so let me see everybody back up. Well, you're going to back up. I'm going to come close because I want to see. So make sure that downward block is nice and powerful. Is blocking a kick. Kicks aren't wimpy. So we need to make sure it's super powerful. All right, so let me see everybody in standing back and ready position. All right, step out with your left leg, front stance, downward block. I want to see all 10 toes and your bellies and your hips facing toward the camera. Ready, and 1. Good, Savon, turn your belly toward me and your hips. Good, and 2. Very nice, and 3. Very good, good hard chambers, very good, tight fists. Stances are looking great. Can you do one more? 4? Good, let me see one more. Boom. Perfect. Those are like textbook stances. Those are awesome. And ready position? Attention. Nice. Slide on back. All right, we're going to do the same front stance, but this time I want to see a rising block. All right, important thing, I see this a lot in the classroom, is this. This is not a good rising block. It makes it very weak. All right, you want to keep it up here nice and strong. A nice straight line from your pinky all the way to your elbow, but on an angle, fingers facing outwards. Not down like this, because it's too collapsible. So you want them outwards, okay? So that's what I want to see. And also, of course, like Mr. Cameron always says, above your head, in front of your head, and on that angle, okay? But the same stance, I want to see all the same stuff with the front stance. So ready position? And stepping out that left leg, 1. Good, very. Switch your block, Savon. No, your block, buddy, not your leg, your block. There you go. whatever leg is out front, that same arm is blocking. So put it on an angle for me, because Sivan, you're very flat. So bring your fist up a little bit. Just straighten your arm out just a little. But keep it over your head. There you go. There you go. You got it. All right, ready? And 2. Good. And 3. And one more, 4. Woo, very good. And ready position. Those stances look great. All right, back it up. All right, our last one, and then we'll move on to the kicks. All right, our last one, we're gonna do our back stance with our double knife edge block. Cross in front of your face. All right, doesn't block anything. Also remember, no crease. None of this in too close. We're not saluting. We're not poking ourselves in the eye. We want it out. Nice, tight fingers. All right, one thing I learned is if you turn your hand just a little bit, you don't want to be doing this, but you turn it just a little bit. All right, helps make it nice and strong. All right, but definitely no crease right in here. All right, and bend those knees. Yes. All right, here we go. Ready position? Back stance, knife edge block, across your face. Ready, and step out with your left foot. Ready, 1. Very nice. Sivan, you're kind of like this. I want you to turn that back foot out. Yes, perfect. All right, ready, and 2. Good. Very nice, very nice. And 3. Excellent job. Let me see one more. 4. Wow, blocks are out, fingers are tight, knees are bent. You guys look great. Excellent job. And ready position. Attention. That was awesome. Guys, that was great. You guys are going to be like lead of the class in the stances. That is great. All right, and look. All right, I'll show you my list again. We've covered all of this down to the back stances. All right, so now we just got to do some kicks. You ready to do some kicks? Are you reading the kicks? I see Emma's lips moving. All right, here we go. So let me see everybody stand up in your sparring stance. All right, so we're going to start out with our lead front snap kick. All right, snap kick, you pull the toes back. That's our speedy fast right to the chin. All right, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Good, let's switch our feet. Do the other leg. We're only gonna do 3 because we got a lot of kicks to do. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. All right, good. Now let me see a slow-mo one so I can see everybody's toes pulled back. Give me a slow-mo one. Now, I don't want to see toes like this. I want to see them back. All right, go ahead. Let me see. Show me your feet. Good, Samuel. Good. Nice, Emma. Good. Very good, Sivan. All right. So now let's do our lead. We're going to do lead or reverse push kick. All right, now remember that one is like pushing open a door. Imagine you're kicking in a door. Wouldn't that be cool? That's like my bucket list thing to do. I want to kick open the door. Here we go. Hands up. All right, now remember, what do we do with our shoulders with this one? What do we do? Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, Emma.
You have to pull your shoulders back so you lean back, and then you can get more force on it.
You have to throw your hips forward. I'm going to turn sideways. All right, you got to throw your hips forward and your shoulders back. All right, but you're also hitting with the bottom of your foot. I mean, you can do it. Some people do it like that, where they pull their toes back and they push with the ball of their foot. I like to hit with just the bottom of the foot. It gets it a little bit more coverage. All right, but one thing I don't want you to do is go like this. All right, you want to make sure it's straight, chamber up front, and straight push out, okay? Don't turn those hips. It changes the kick, okay? So here we go, face the front, hands up. Your sparring stance, We'll do the lead leg first. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Good. Switch your feet. Now that knee should be coming straight up, okay? Ready? And 1. Not a snap, Savon. Make sure it's a push. 2. And move a little bit slower. There you go. And 3. Good. Switch back. I want to see everybody turn sideways. All right? And we're going to take that reverse leg, and we're going to do that push kick, but I want to see sideways. I want to see you leaning back. All right? Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Good. All right, switch sides. All right, taking this reverse leg. Ready? And 1. Woo. Throw myself over. 2. And 3. Very good, very good. Let's see what's next on our list. How about the lead leg side kick? All right, so from your sparring stance, yep, I want to bring that knee all the way across, and I want to see the bottom of that foot and those toes turn sideways. All right, and it's hard to do here in the air, but I want you to try and push your heel out, okay? Pull those toes back. All right, I'm going to get close. I want to watch some feet. All right, so here we go. I want to see lead leg side kick. Ready? 1. Good. I want to see you pull that knee across. It's very important. It's where your power comes from. 2. Good. And 3. Good. I'm glad to see you're all bringing the knee across and not the foot, because we see some people swinging that foot across. So switch your feet. Let's see the other side. Ready? 1. Good. 2. They should all be at least belt high. Higher if you can. And 3. Very nice. That was great. All right, so now let's practice that spin side kick. All right, Emma, you can do this. All right, so take it slow. So you're going to go into your sparring stance. You're going to turn your foot. Turn your body. It's going to cross your legs, and for this, that's okay. It's because your leg, when it's crossed, your knee is already right and lined up with your belt knot. So then all you do is just pick it up and shoot it out. All right? So full speed, turn your foot, turn your body, shoot that leg out. Make sure you re-chamber. That is super important. Make sure you re-chamber before you put it down. Don't just fall into a stance. All right? So let's see. We'll just do 3 at a time so you don't get too dizzy. So Savon, switch your feet, bud. All right, here we go. Ready? And spin side kick. Ready? And 1. Good. And 2. Nice. Try to keep your balance. Re-chamber helps you balance, okay? So that kick, when you re-chamber, it brings your center of gravity back in tight so you can stay on your feet, okay? Try 1 more, and that way, and 3. Okay, good. Also keep your head up straight. If you start tipping sideways or looking down, it'll take you and lose your balance too. So let's switch our feet. All right, and we're going to spin the other way. Ready? 1. Good. 2. Very nice. And 3. Excellent job. Very nice job. Also remember, you're always going to be better on one side than the other. So you might find spinning one direction is easier than spinning the other. All right, and that's okay because you always, you have a right hand and a left hand, and one's better than the other at writing and things. The same thing with spinning around. So don't worry about it too much. All right, so you guys, anybody who is testing that is purple belt or higher is going to be doing a step behind side kick. All right, so let's try that one out because this one tends to be a little complicated for some people. All right, so let's everybody turn sideways and face this way. All right. Keep it fit. Are you facing the same way, Emma? Okay. Hands up. All right, so you're going to take your back leg, and you're going to step behind and almost point your heel. Wow, my heel looks dirty. Almost point your heel right at your target. All right? And then it's the same thing. You know, remember we did the spin side kick and your legs are crossed and this is already in front of your belt knot? It's the same thing, except you're not spinning. So you're gonna step behind and then crank it up and kick. All right? Now when you do that fast, it's super powerful because you're stepping and you get your whole body into it really fast. All right? So try it a little bit faster. Once you get the hang of step behind and then kick, try it faster. So do that 3 times. You guys do it at your own speed because sometimes doing it faster is better. Good. Do it again. Nice. All right, let's switch sides. Let's try it on the other side. All right, we're going to step behind and throw that side kick. All right, here we go. Ready? Go ahead and do 1, 2, and let's do 1 more. All right, good. Now listen, that's going to be a board break for those who are purple belt and above, and every other belt that you have, that's your board break. We just add boards. All right, so you might do 1 board, you might do 2 boards. When you get farther along, you can do 3 or 4. All right, that's a super powerful kick when you do it right, but it's very important that you hit with your heel. So you try to break a board with your toes, you're gonna break your toes, and that's not a good thing. So you wanna make sure you always hit with your heel, okay? All right, so let's see. Now, so those who are still green and high green, you guys are gonna do a knee. All right, and that's a lot. That one's pretty cool too, because you break a lot of boards with that. So we'll practice that. You're gonna do a reverse knee, so you're gonna take your back leg, but the same thing like your front push kick. You gotta lean your shoulders back, because if you stand up straight and you bring your knee up, you go this high, right? You only go this high. But if you lean your shoulders back, you go a lot higher with a lot more power. But the important thing with that is make sure you keep your foot tucked in. Otherwise it becomes a kick and then somebody gets hurt and that's not good. So let's see your hands up. We're gonna lean back and throw that reverse knee as high as you can. Ready? And 1. Yes, lean right into it. 2. And 3. Good, tuck that foot in, Emma. That looked like a kick. Let's switch our feet. Keep that foot tucked in. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Very good job. All right, let's see what else is on our list. Okay, well, we don't need to do roundhouse kicks. You guys pretty good with roundhouse kicks? Let's see some crescent kicks. All right, how about a reverse inside crescent kick? That's the outside, Emma. Remember, the inside crescent kick is hitting with the inside part of your foot. All right, so go to your sparring stance. You take that reverse leg. Now this is not good. Make sure we chamber, okay? So I want to see chamber and snap it right across, okay? That's bringing someone's guard down, bringing their hands down, so it's got to be fast. They're going to see it coming. All right, so you want to chamber and snap it across. So inside crescent kick. Ready? And 1. Good. Come back. And 2. Come back. 1 more. 3. Very good. Switch feet. This leg now. Here we go. Ready? And 1. Good. Nobody's crossing. Everybody's laying in a sparring stance. Very good. And 2. Good. Keep your head up, Emma. Head up when you kick. It makes your kick go higher. And 3. Good. All right, now let's see that outside. All right, so in your sparring stance, take that back leg. You're going to chamber across here and smack across. Toes pointed straight up. All right, ready? Let's see it. Ready? And 1. And 2. And 3. Good. Switch feet. Back leg again. Ready? And 1. And 2. And 3. Awesome job. Guess what? We got our whole list. We did the whole thing. everything on it. You ready to try a game? I got a new game. Are you ready? It's pretty cool. You got to make sure. Have you ever been struck by lightning? No, don't get struck by lightning now. All right? It's pretty intense. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Wait a minute. Put that back down. Screen share. That's what I need. There we go. Are we seeing it now? Yes. All right, here we go. Don't get zapped. You gotta dodge the lightning, so I hope you're ready. Seems pretty easy, right? Just dodging and jumping. Get ready, because it starts moving. My goodness! All right, it's number one. Keep it moving now. Woo! I don't know, I was jumping jacks and push-ups that made me tired. Two. Nobody's getting zapped, right? All right, last level, here we go. Woo! Ah! Woo! We did it! Oh my goodness! All right, let me see. Stop that. Woo! Was that hard? That got a little fast at the end. You didn't think so, Samuel? We need to make it faster for you? All right, you guys did a great job. Your kicks looked great. You got hit like 7 times, Emma. I quit counting because it was kind of humiliating. All right, so your stances looked amazing. You guys, I'm really proud of you for your stances. They looked really good. And your kicks looked really great. Punches were spot on. Everybody kept their hands up, elbows down. It was awesome. You guys are awesome. So excellent job. And hopefully I'll see you in the dojo soon. All right. All right, let me see everybody stand on up. Attention. And bow. Big air high 10. You guys are done. You're amazing. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.